Alright guys, we're going to kind of make this short and sweet. This is a video about if you want to get your own custom gears for your Mad Beast. Because I made a video about this, but it's too friggin' long. So what I need is a custom, or not custom, what you get is custom. What I need is a complete stock transmission box with spur gear and bolts. Yeah, so complete transmission with spur gear, and I need a complete differential. Doesn't matter whether it's front or rear, I don't think. No, I don't think it makes a difference. I need a complete differential. So yeah, if you want a tranny and diff set, or if you just want either one, I need either one complete. So either complete diff, complete tranny, or both. So yeah, complete stock diff, complete stock tranny. And then you're going to have to order 2 of these round drive cups. I need 2 of these that will go on the custom diff when built. And I need 2 of the pins to hold them in. And you also need 2 of the smaller steel spur gears. I can't remember what teeth they are. On Nitro RCX they only tell you the teeth on one of them. But there is 2. You might have to call Nitro RCX or Exceed to find out which one's which. If you have an EP Mad Beast, it should tell you in the manual which one is the small one, because you want the small one, the small steel spur gear, because I bought the big one first and it was the wrong one. Ended up with the wrong gear ratio. So yeah, you want 2 of those small spur gears, the steel ones, and yeah, 2 cups and 2 pins. Other than that, the rest of it's stock. And it doesn't have to be new. I'd like it to be new, or at least newer. You know, not like abused to hell like mine is right now. Because at that point, you know, the bearings are gone. You know, teeth are starting to get worn. Stuff like that. So, you know, newer diff and tranny. So you can send me the one out of your truck, like I said, as long as it's not like destroyed. If the spider gears have blown up in the diff you send me, that doesn't matter because it will be replaced with a steel bar. And same with the transmission. If the plastic gears are stripped, doesn't matter. I just need a complete transmission, and I will send you all the parts that I take off of it. So when you send me, you know, plastic spur gears and stuff, I will send you back the plastic spur gears and the spider gears out of the diff and all that stuff. Because yeah, I'd rather have it complete, then I can build it myself, test it. Because the transmission box does need a little bit of work to make the gears fit and everything. And I also wanted to let you guys know I got a year out of my last diff, and it did that kind of damage to the cups. But it blew up because all 4 bearings in the transmission were totaled. And I do mean totaled. The face of 2 of the bearings fell off. Like the rubber seal that goes on the flat side of the bearing actually fell off of 2 of the diff bearings and was kind of chewing around inside the diff. So yeah, I got a year out of that diff, and I would have got longer if I was smart and changed the bearings. But the way these diffs are built, you can't really see the bearings at all, so you can't even, you know, you can't tell if they're getting worn. You'd have to open it and check it for play and stuff. But from now on, I'll have to change the bearings like every 6 months. And obviously, if you order a diff, keep an eye on the damn bearings. But anyway, guys, yeah, got a year, and that's a year on the way I drive it, which is, you know, pretty well full throttle all over the place, flipping it, trashing it. Chassis is actually bent. Chassis rails are actually bent from the abuse it's taken, and, you know, the drive cups are just chewed to hell. Friggin' drive cups are all just chewed. That's actually one of the axle shafts. And as you can see, oh, you can't. Hang on, can I? No. I was hoping I could, yeah, show you. One second. Let's gotta pull this screw out. This is the same bar that was on my diff that I ran for a year. And as you can see, there are no stretch marks from the pin holding the drive axles on. Nothing. I don't know if you guys can tell, but you can actually see the machine marks where Buddy removed the old gear for me. Carved off some welds with a lathe, and was able to get the old gear off of it so I could reuse the shaft. So yeah, that's what it did to the drive cup, and it did basically nothing to the diff shaft. That side always has a flat spot on it so that the counter sink pin can actually sink in a little bit and grab on. So anyway guys, that's what you're going to get about a year if you don't change anything. And that was on bearings that were probably a year old anyway. So yeah, keep up to date on your bearings, and this diff will probably last you like forever. Same as the gears in my Wheelie King. Holy shit, they've got to be so old. I bought those, shit, I don't know, years ago. And I always keep an eye on the transmission bearings, and I have not had a problem at all. So, well actually, yeah, that company stopped selling those gears and are now selling them again, and I still don't need a set. I actually want to get another set so I can build a Wheelie King crawler type vehicle, but anyway guys, that's what I need if you want your own transmission and diff for the beast. Like, yeah, if you send me a diff or a tranny with scratches and shit on the bottom, I don't care. As long as the transmission is structurally sound, there's no big cracks in it, you know, there's no screws broken off in it, I don't care. As long as it's structurally sound, it's good. So that's what I need, is a complete diff and tranny, and then that's what you will get back, is a tested diff and tranny complete. So they'll be ready to throw in your truck, and you won't have to worry about it because everything will already be shimmed and set for you. Basically be a ready to run unit. Still got my Microsoft 2011 Sailor plate on there. It's a sales plate, like one of those sales awards. You sold, you know, Office or whatever for us or something.